Okay, everybody, welcome. Welcome to the next Myanmar Live from New Places News. This is my hotel. Let me show it to you, but it's pretty nice. I have a nice, huge window here, and this one is costing me just $17 a night. Oh, that's right. I always forget to turn this off. This one, okay. All right, so this one's costing me $17 a night, which is a good deal, and it's called the Grand Galaxy Hotel in Yangon, Myanmar. So let's take a look. So here it is. This is my room. There's the famous Places News laptop. Here's my bed. It's a pretty good bed. I'm going to bring some candy with me for the beggars because we're going to encounter some beggars, not many, mostly just children, on the way to, we're going to go to Pan Pacific to get breakfast because that's where I usually go. Even though my hotel has breakfast, I always go to either Tim's or Frankie's hotel for breakfast because theirs is better. Remember, this room is only $17. $17 a night, guys. The Grand... and that's off of Agoda too. It's got a nice refrigerator, really good. This hotel's only 3 years old. This hotel is only 3 years old, so it's really, really good. It's got like, your safe and everything. Now I switched out, so I no longer have the big bag. I have the two little bags, and then I bought, instead of the roller bag, I bought this bag right there. So that is my new luggage setup. So anyway, okay, so it's also got a safe in there, so it really is a nice hotel. And welcome, by the way, anybody who's watching. So this is a very good deal. Okay. Anyway, I wonder, I guess. You know what? I'm going to check my other phone here because I'm alone. I should bring my other phone and make sure that I'm actually going to stay on live here. Let's point this down. You can watch the street for just 1 second. Let me grab my other phone and just make sure that everything's kosher here because we just had a disconnect. So that was weird. So you guys sit here, look down on the street, and I will be right back in a second. Okay, hold on. So anyway, we got lots of good stuff coming up. We're going to go to the Junction City and the Pan Pacific Hotel today, as well as we're going to walk past the Sula Pagoda. Just let me log in here, make sure that everything is kosher. Okay. Come on. Oh my God, come on. You gotta be kidding me. It's kind of weird. The camera thinks it's got some in like close focus and then some far away. So it's like doing a weird little refocus thing. I don't understand why. Just make sure that I'm good here. I know it's very early in the morning for most of you guys, so you're probably not going to be on, but I just got to make sure that I'm connected. Okay. So you're probably not going to be on. All right, cool. I'm connected. So it looks like we're good. So let's get out of here. Now, I'm going to walk down the stairs, and hopefully this should be okay. We can only hope. So, but this is going to be super interesting, guys, I think. And most of you should enjoy this. To be honest, Yangon is a lot different. It's a lot different than opinion. It's not very dangerous, and it's cool. So we got this locked. We're ready to go. So again, guys, $17 a night for this hotel room. It's awesome. And we're out. Okay. Here we go. So we're going to go down the stairs. My room. We're going to go down the stairs, and we got to kind of move fast. It is 9:30 right now. We might even have to jump in a taxi because we have to get Pan Pacific. So we're off. We're probably going to have to get in a taxi so that we do make it, but we'll see here. So, like, things are not as dangerous as they seem. Let me tell you this, first of all. Places. Hello. Hey.
Hi.
How you doing? As some of the places might make it out to be, right? It's not that dangerous. The people are super nice, very friendly. Of course, you have poor people, but you know, that's in every country, even in America now. So, but for the most part, people very nice. Mingalaba. They like to smile. Good people. Really reminds me of China, you know? This reminds me of China, like 10 years ago. Like China 10 years ago and here, in my mind, are very, very similar. Okay, so coming up here, we have KTV and Spa. Interesting place. This right here is a, well, you play games and sometimes you use money. If you understand that. I don't want to be too descriptive, but here's the KTV and the spa. And the spa's right up there. And you can see oil massage for $35,000. That's roughly around $7 for an oil massage. If you get a Thai massage, it's only $2. Thai massage here in Yangon, Myanmar, is only $2 an hour. So that's exciting. Welcome. I know it's early. We are walking over to the Pan Pacific Hotel to catch the breakfast. Here's the G&Gs, grab and go extra. Grab and go stores is the same like 7-Eleven. Mingalaba. I don't know. I feel that it's pretty safe here. They got rid of all of the motorcycles, so they no longer have like the motorcycle grab and go crime. Okay, this is interesting, guys, right here. If you want to come here and you're a foreigner to Yangon, Myanmar, you got to check out the Urban Asia Center. And why is because there are some super foreigner-friendly bars right over here, down this little alleyway. You'd never know it. There's also a lot of cool stuff in here, like gyms and restaurants and stuff like this. But what's really interesting is this little bar street that's open until almost midnight, around midnight. And I'll show it to you in a second here. As soon as we crash these trees, it's just right down there. So there's a bunch of bars all the way down there, and they're all foreigners go here. So it's a pretty cool place, and you can meet interesting people. A little bit of a spoiler, and to tell you guys, I have an upcoming video from Myanmar, and it's going to be titled, I rented a full service girlfriend for 24 hours for just $40. So that's pretty cool. All right, I'm having a lot of fun here. People are nice. Definitely not as dangerous as I thought. I went to immigration the other day because I have a tourist visa, not an e-visa. I actually have a real tourist visa, but they said it doesn't matter whether it's an e-visa or it's a tourist visa. You cannot extend. All right, so you get the 28 days, and that's what you get. So the girl was super, super nice. Very smiley, very, and I was telling her I love Yangon, and she was so happy about that. And the immigration girl, I said, well, so there's no way that I can stay longer. And she goes, no, you can't extend. I said, well, what if I overstay? She goes, oh, yes, you can overstay for 2 to 3 weeks. And it's not a big deal. You just pay the fine, $3 US per day of overstay. Minglaba. Minglaba. So we have some street hair cutting there. You just pay the $3 per day fine. So you guys can get a tourist visa for 28 days, and then you can stay up to 3 weeks extra at $3 a day. Now she said 2 to 3 weeks, so I wouldn't push it. I wouldn't stay over 20 extra days because you don't want to be, getting a mark against you and not be able to come back to Myanmar. This is a great place, actually. Very, very good. So we're just walking down here to go. Oh, so this used to be the Secretariat, like the main government office, right? And then now it's not, right? It's they turned it into kind of like a community center, right? It's kind of like a community center. So like it has like restaurants and different businesses inside. So it went being from the main government to basically a place where you go and have fun. There's even a KFC in there, which is kind of funny for like a government, facility. It's like once a government facility, a huge government facility, has now been turned into like a playground with a KFC inside. So, yeah, so far I felt safe. Can I walk through? Oh no, cannot?
It's not free.
Oh, pay entrance fee. Okay, all right. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Oh, because of the camera.
No.
Oh, okay. So I didn't know this, guys. If you come through with a camera, then there is an entrance fee.
Yeah.
But if you don't have a camera, then you can just walk through.
Mobile phone.
Yeah. I see. Yeah. So this is new. I walked through here before, but I didn't use a camera, so I didn't have to pay a fee. So this is new. Okay. All right. Thank you. Bye. So let's walk down this way. The more north you get from the port, the safer it gets. So the Secretariat is just 5,000, I guess, normally. I walked through here before without paying anything, but I think, I don't know. It doesn't matter. But I guess there is like an entrance fee for foreigners. But it's only 5,000. That's $1. But I walked through the other night. I walked through another entrance, but I didn't pay anything. So I guess it depends on which entrance you go through. But they do have like a big camera feed. But it's pretty cool. You have a lot of stuff inside. Like I said, there's a KFC. Mingalaba. Morning. It's pretty beautiful. It's pretty nice. 100,000 is a bit steep too. 100,000 would be like $20. That's kind of crazy. $20 just to go through with a camera. But whatever, it's their place. So, but usually for foreigners, it's 5,000 to go in here. But it's like I said, I walked through the other day and there was no fee. Maybe they just implemented the fee. I don't know. But anyway, 5,000 is still only $1. And if we didn't have the camera, I would definitely just pay the the 5,000 to walk through there, but I'm not going to pay 100,000. Pay $1, pay $20. It's crazy. Morning. Mingilaba. Mingilaba. So, we got to go. We are at 9:40 now, so I think we might have to jump in a taxi soon here. Mingilaba, good morning. So we might have to jump in a taxi because we got to get there in like 5 minutes. I guess we don't really have to. I could get there right under the wire. Good morning, Mingilaba. Not everybody's happy. Not everybody's nice, but most people are. Some people are also camera shy, so I get that. There's the Salvation Army, guys. Check that out, the Salvation Army. So today we're going to be doing a couple different live streams. We're going to do this live stream up to the Pan Pacific. Then we're going to do another live stream saying goodbye to Frankie. Frankie is actually taking a plane to Vietnam today. I'm going to overstay my visa and pay the fine, whatever it is, and stay with Tim, because Tim is definitely staying. Tim has like 5 more days on his visa than us. So I don't know how long I'm going to stay. Probably the maximum, probably 20 days. 20 days would be $60 extra to stay an extra 20 days. And hello, Mingilaba, morning. Like I said, super friendly people. I don't really feel unsafe most of the time. I think the thing that I feel most unsafe about would be some of the street dogs are kind of mean. Well, they growl at you and bark at you, but you just have to like be stern with them, and they usually chicken out. But I was talking with a doctor. Actually, oh guys, by the way, do you see my glasses? These are the Metas, and I have prescription lenses that change color. So finally, after like all the countries, we tried it in Taiwan. They wanted like $200. We tried it in the Philippines. They wanted like $60, but then also it never went to fruition. I was ready to pay the $60, but I could never make it materialize. And then we went to Indonesia again, couldn't get it done. And then here in Myanmar, I walked into a place and immediately they're like, yeah, we can do it. So they're like, these are photo changing lenses, and it took like 15 minutes to cut them according to my frames, and $40. That's it, $40 for high prescription, because these are like -6. I'm blind without my glasses, so these are like a -6. I have a -6 prescription and only $40. So that's a pretty good deal. And now I can have the Metas on all the time, and I can make sure that I can interact it with my phone and everything. So that's good. All right, so back to the street. So yeah, like I said, just some of the street dogs not so nice. Other than that, everybody's really, really kind, really nice. Haven't seen any beggars, probably too early. Mingilaba, morning. Whew. Gotta walk fast though, because we do not have a lot of time. Have to get there before 10. Well, there's the KFC. So there's a KFC in there, guys. All right, so here we got some kids collecting recycling. Right there, there's two boys collecting recycling, trying to make some money. Let's give them some treats here. Morning. Hey boys. Mingilaba. There you go. Bye-bye. Okay, so here's kind of like a Dunkin' Donut knockoff. Really, the KFC is like the only brand that I've seen here, except for some Thai brands like the Pizza Company and Chama Tra. But mostly, good morning, Mingalaba. But mostly it is, look at the birds, huh? That's because she's out there feeding them. So she's feeding them, so they're falling over each other, trying to get the food. Okay. So like I said, I feel pretty safe here. People are pretty nice. Everything's good. Hello? This is Lotteria. This is kind of like a KFC, similar to KFC. And like I said, I've only seen, for like Western restaurants, I've only seen KFC. And I'm sure that's because KFC in Asia is owned by Jack Ma. A lot of people don't know that. The owner of Alibaba, the owner of Alipay, is Jack Ma. And Jack Ma applied, he's a multi-billionaire, right? And he applied to work at KFC in China, and they refused him. They told him, no, you're not good enough for KFC. And later, he bought all of the KFCs in China. So he owns all the KFCs, and I bet he owns them here too. So that's why you have KFC here, because he has a lot of clout. Oh, look at this. Look at this little kid. So cute. Mingalaba. Good morning. There you go. Bye-bye. Okay, we gotta hurry. We gotta make the breakfast. But like I said, I feel super safe. Super nice people. Very kind. Very receptive most of the time. Of course, you have some that are camera shy, others that may not like foreigners, but not many. Most people have been very, very good. Very friendly. So it's a lot different. You know, I would definitely not call this a level 4. I mean, maybe if you leave the city. But like the city of Yangon is like super safe. And actually, you know, Tim, he came from Mandalay. So he flew to Mandalay and then took the bus from Mandalay to Bagan, and then from Bagan to here. Making keys, repairing different things there. Got a pharmacy there. Pretty awesome. So these are the streets of Yangon. 37th Street, and I have almost a little over 10 minutes to get where I'm going, which I ain't gonna make it. There is the Sula Square building, which is at the Sula Square. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk down here to the Sula Square, and then we're gonna jump in a taxi, because if I don't do that, we will not make the breakfast. Oh, sorry. We will not make the breakfast. Mingalaba. Good morning. Here you go. Have a good day. We will not make the breakfast if I don't get a move on. Woo, woo, woo. At least got to get in there before 10 to get like one plate, and then I'll be okay. One plate and some glasses. And it is an amazing breakfast. And actually, Tim no longer gets the breakfast. He started out getting breakfast, and then he took it off because it's like $10 a day, and he rarely is awake to get it. Me personally, just wake up, have the breakfast, and then go back to sleep, right? That would make sense, but... All right. So... This is Yangon, Myanmar in the morning, around 10 a.m., almost 10 a.m. We're approaching the 10 a.m. mark. When I get down here to the Sula Square, I'm going to take like a taxi for the last 100 meters so that I can make the breakfast. You can see it is 10 minutes before 10. Breakfast. Oh, you know what? You know what? Why am I rushing? Yeah. Today's Saturday, right? Saturday? Yeah, today's Saturday, I think. I think today's Saturday. Hey, today is Saturday, right? Saturday? Yesterday, Friday, today's Saturday. Today's Friday. Yeah, Saturday. Okay. I don't know why I'm rushing. Today's Saturday. The breakfast is open till 10:30. So on Saturdays and Sundays, the breakfast is actually open till 10:30. So we got lots of time. All right. Hello, Mingalaba. Hi. Lots of cool stores here if you want to buy like cell phones or equipment that you need when you come here. There's definitely that. All right. We can slow down a little bit now. Enjoy the walk. I totally forgot. Today's Saturday. So the breakfast is a half hour later. So we got lots of time. All right. Like I said, I just don't feel anything like what they said it was going to feel like. The exchange places, if you go to like any place that's like inside, I mean, don't exchange on the street, you know, with a human. Just go inside of these places where they have like a money counter and make sure they run the money through the money counter. You're fine. You know, there's no issues with like changing your money here. And you're going to get about 4,600 for the US dollar, about 5,000 for the euro. So one euro is 5,000 of their money. Massage is like 9,000 to 8,000 per hour. So that's, like I said, less than €2 an hour. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, now I feel much better because I don't have to rush. Morning. Mingalaba. Mingalaba. Morning. Hi. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Hello.
Morning.
Morning.
Where come from?
US. I'm live streaming now.
Yeah.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
Nice.
Here. There you go.
Thank you.
Hello. Have a good day. All right. So this is like dried plums. It's pretty healthy. Plums are pretty sweet, so the children like them too. Hello. Good morning. How are you? There you go. Have a good day. You want one? Sure. There we go. Have a good day. Okay, so there's the Sula Pagoda right there. And I don't know if you can see it even down there, but there's the Sula Pagoda. There's the Sula Square building. This is so interesting. This is the Shangri-La Hotel, and it's now obviously abandoned. But this is the picture from my live stream thumbnail right there. That is the picture right there. So I knew we were going to be walking by here, so that's why I put this on the live stream. This is what you're seeing. So that's the Sula Pagoda. Oh, look at that guy. He's got some interesting contraption there for doing something. All right. You got a Myanmar Tourism Bank there. Mingalaba. Mingalaba. There's a Rolex dealer. Mingalaba. Morning. Like I said, super friendly people here. Not at all like it's made out to be. Friendly people, non-judgmental. I've seen, like, you know, everybody's just living life, you know. I mean, obviously you have some people, but the majority are just normal people living life, trying to be happy, trying to make money. Hello? Trying to survive. Good morning. Doing their best. Good morning. Hey, how much is the US dollar now? US dollar. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you. The best place in Myanmar or in Yangon is Triangle. Triangle will give you about 4,600 per US dollar. This place is offering 4,480, but it's downtown, so I can understand why. It's like tourist pricing. You can get like around 140 for the Thai baht. So you get 140 per Thai baht. Mingalaba. Good morning. Or not. Good morning. Like I said, not all people are friendly, but most. Good experience here so far. Like I said, just people living, trying to survive, trying to, you know, get through life, just like any other place. Like I said, if you leave Yangon, I'm not sure how safe it is, but in Yangon, super safe. At least from my experience. Whew. Morning. And a surprisingly large amount of people speak English here. And they speak it with much clearer accents than in Thailand. That's a cool shirt. I like that. That shirt there. That's cool. Relax. All right. I think we're going to go up this one because actually this one's kind of boring. Maybe the next one. I want to go up one of these streets before I cut over because I want to show you the market. So nice little pastry and bread shop. Look at these guys. Wow. Yummy, yummy. Just looks like any bakery in the US, but significantly cheaper. Remember, guys, 5,000 is €1. So these are like, you know, all significantly less than €1. Significantly less. Well, this chocolate cake here, the chocolate garnish cake is about 1.2, 1.3 euros. So it's good. All right, let's move on. So we're coming up on 29th Street. My hotel is on like 49th Street, so I walked 20 blocks already. There's Adam. Like I said, friendly people. Nice people. Nice pharmacies. Oh, that's a cool shirt. They got some nice shirts too. I bet there's only maybe like 10,000. Maybe like $2 or $3 for a shirt like this. Hey, good morning. Oh, quality's pretty bad? Well, I don't know. I mean, I think the internet recently has not been doing so good. So maybe that's the issue, but I don't know how I can fix it. I mean, I could try to run one of those apps, but... Whew. All right, so we're gonna go up there and then take a left because this is the big market. It's an interesting market. Okay. Oh, man. People. That up there is an interesting market, and then we go left and we get to Junction City, and then we get to the place where I'm going. Like I said, these eye shops, just go in there. They can immediately just cut it to your frames. These are photochromatic, which means they change color. And these are my new Meta full prescription glasses for $40. I paid $40, and it took like, literally like 20 minutes to get it done after the eye exam. I did an eye exam. Good morning. Optical bank. Morning. Mingalava. Like I said, super nice people, super friendly. Good morning. Morning. Fixing the sewage here. Morning. Lots of eyeglasses shops here. This is probably where I should have got it done because there's so much competition there. Like I said, if the quality's not so good, I don't know why. I'm just using standard YouTube, and I have the card from MPT. I am moving kind of fast though. Good morning. Mingalaba. Super friendly faces. Mingalaba. 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 But not everybody, like I said, not everybody is happy and friendly. Most people, but not everybody. Business administration school. Hearing aid center. All right, so up here we have the, is that really an American Legion Club? I think it might be. Wow, I didn't even know those existed. Hey, good morning. Oh, this is right outside a bakery. Again, J Donuts is another like... Oh no, that's American Vision, not American Legion. American Vision. Actually, I read about this place. This place is supposed to be like the cheaper place. I went to a place called Zeekwek. Zeekwek. So... Morning, Mingalaba. They also have laser eye surgery here at American Vision. Morning. Okay. Morning. So we just take a left up here. This is the market right across the street there. They have some interesting stuff in there. A lot of curio stuff. A lot of like souvenir stuff. If you want to take some souvenirs home from here. Super cheap. There's American Vision. Oh, they're busy. But Queck was pretty busy too. But Queck is a lot nicer, like beautiful inside. And I think the price is about the same. I don't know. I could go in there and check, but it wasn't going to be like $40 versus like $30. You know, $10. Convenience. So there's the market. Like I said, in this market you have a lot of curios, a lot of antiques, a lot of cool souvenirs that you might want to take home. Not like stuff. Hello, good morning. Hello, there you go. Hello, hi. Hi, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Super, super friendly people here. I really like them. Like to be honest, most beggars I don't like really, but here they've been so kind and so nice and so respectful that this is why I have a bag of stuff that I'm giving away, because I really enjoy, you know, they're so friendly and so proper and so well behaved. It's very good. So I enjoy it here. So there's the market over there, and then here is Junction City, guys. So this is Junction City. And we're gonna do a longer video after breakfast. Right now it's 10:05, which means I only have 25 minutes left to get to breakfast. So we gotta kind of hurry. Morning. This is the office building section of Junction City Tower. And then just right up here you have the, it's kind of cool actually. This is weird. I wanna explain this to you guys. So there's two parts of Junction City. There's the mall part, and then there's the underbelly. And the underbelly part is where you can get like the cheap stuff. So this is the underbelly market in Junction City. The other part is like a mall, like, you know, all like the retail stores and like the high brand names and stuff like this. But this is like the underbelly of Junction City, and they have all these little shops where you can pretty much find anything you want. So it's kind of cool. They have everything, like from medicine to, you know, clothing to anything you want to find. So this is like the underbelly, inexpensive stuff. Mingala ba? Hi. And then in a second you're gonna go to the mall through the doors of the mall, and then it's like a regular mall. So it's kind of cool. But most people like Junction City, but I suppose because this area is like cheaper. Hello, hi. This area is probably less expensive and maybe easier to talk to, easier to enter, definitely. You know, you're not going through security or anything. You know, you probably just feel more comfortable entering here. Okay, so in a second we will walk through the mall, and then we're gonna go up into the you see there's guys on the street who will also change your money as well. So we're about to enter the mall, similar to St. John's Mall, and I haven't been there yet, but probably similar to Myanmar Plaza. I know. Why haven't you been to the mall yet, Travis? Because I've been busy. This place keeps me busy. I got like 30 hours of footage, but I have not been to the other mall yet, the Myanmar Plaza, which is supposed to be the biggest and the best. But this is, now it looks small when you walk in from here. I mean, it looks like a normal mall, but it looks small, right? Because this is just like the, remember, beyond that grass wall over there. Hello. Good morning. Beyond that grass-covered wall there is the underbelly. Remember, I just took you through there. That's the underbelly of Junction City, okay? So in the underbelly of Junction City Mall, you have all those shops. And that's why it looks small, because the first floor is all of those shops, okay? Now, if you go upstairs, then that's not the case. It's going to be big, vast, and giant upstairs, and that's where I'm going to take you in a second. They have a bread talk here for people who know bread talk. Very famous. Mingala ba? Hey, good morning. They have Bread Talk here. Very famous in China. That's where it started. You can get your Mac, your Nike. I need to find the escalator that goes to. So there's two ways up. Well, now you can see. See, inside it's big. All right. It's just this little first floor because it shares and it goes way over that way. It goes way over that way. I'll show you in a second here. We're gonna go up the escalator. I need to find the escalator that goes up to the Pan Pacific. So I gotta try to find somebody to help me with the escalator that goes to the Pan Pacific. Good morning, Mingelbach. Hola, the welfare. Okay, so this is the second floor. I need to ask like the service people, where is the escalator to the Pan Pacific? I'm not 100% sure where it is. Oh, I think it's here. I think so. This one, Pan Pacific, yeah? Pan Pacific? Up this escalator. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so real quick, let me show you over here. We're actually going to walk through here again after breakfast, so it's not a real big deal, but just to show you on this live stream so you know what you're going to see in the next live stream after I eat the breakfast, because the breakfast is on a time limit, remember. See how far back that goes? So it's very, very big inside. It's very, very big. So we will come back through here in a minute. But right now, we're going to go eat probably one of the best breakfast buffets in all of Yangon City. And it is at the Pan Pacific Hotel. And we're going to eat for free because we're going to say Frankie's room number. All right. Here we go. Going up this escalator, and this should take us to the Pan Pacific. Good morning, Mingalaba. I don't think this is the one. Ay, ay, ay. Morning, Mingalaba. I think I'm going to try to connect to the hotel Wi-Fi and see if that can get me like a better internet connection, so you guys see a better like view of the live stream. That's what I'll try when we get there. I think this is it. Yeah, this is the last one. So this is the food area the other day. Morning, Mingalaban. Frankie ate here at this banh mi place. I don't know why. He's going to Vietnam today. I don't know why he's eating there, but here is lots of different places to eat. And this one should take me to the Pan Pacific. I hope. This is lots of different stuff to eat there. There's a Lotteria, which is like the KFC version here. And here we go. We're going in. Hello. I've actually never went up this way before. So the breakfast is here, right? Yeah. There we go. This was closed for a little bit because they had the AIA awards, and now they reopened it. So here we go. And we are already on the second floor, and I can show you guys the Pan Pacific. It's an awesome hotel. Definitely one of the most beautiful hotels in all of Yangon, arguably the best. I mean, you got a couple different options, maybe the Excelsior, the Novotel, but really it's a toss-up. But as far as like extravagance goes, I would say it's probably the best, or at least one of the best. So now we're off to the breakfast. Morning, Mingalaba. Good. Okay. So you just go up here, you tell them your room number, and you're all set. Morning, 2117. Yes, thank you. Okay. You guys can see this is awesome. And look at this. It's just incredible. Like all kinds of pastries. That's fresh yogurt. They got blueberry, strawberry, lots of different kinds of bread. Let's sit down at our table first, and then I'll take you of a little tour, and then I'll make myself a plate. Okay, thank you so much. And can I get a fresh squeezed orange juice? Thank you very much. Thank you. So they have like fresh orange juice and all kinds of stuff. It's really nice. Let's start off with here because I want to get my fresh vegetables. You got to get your broccoli and your cauliflower every day, and also your greens. Some today not so good. Oh, we got cauliflower at least. No broccoli today, which is unfortunate. Broccoli is a vital thing that you should be eating every day if you can. Broccoli, and then some bok choy leaves here, and then some kailan. Dark green vegetables are the secret to longevity. You want to live to 100 and some years old, then definitely make sure you're eating your dark green vegetables. And they got nice beef here. They got nice pieces of fish. So I'll put a little bit. There you go. Nice pieces of fish there. Okay. There we go. Some beef. Get some beef in there. All right. Now, what you do is you just hand this over to them, and then they cook it in the water for you. And you give them one of these wooden planks, and then they bring it to your table. Okay. Thank you. All right. So, every morning they have this. Like I said, on Saturdays and Sundays, it goes till 10:30 a.m. On all other days, it only goes till 10 a.m. So, we need to get a plate and start loading up. Like I said, this is like the most chic, probably the best hotel. Hello. Oh, the quality's still bad. Okay, well, good morning. Good morning. This is a beautiful place. I mean, this place is absolutely incredible. So nice to stay here. Very, very, very nice. Remember, the hotel that I just came from was only $17 a night. This is significantly more, like more than 3 times more. So, I mean, obviously, you know, you get what you pay for, but I think the one I'm in is pretty nice. It's all new. It's beautiful. You know, there's like, it's nice, I think. So let's get a plate here and start loading her up. Get a couple of these just for the appetite. Okay, one more. I like to get the little ones. The little ones. Okay. And then get some of the beef here. Okay. Got to do all this with one hand. since I'm bringing you with us this morning. You guys can see the quality is super, super good. Very good quality. All right. Good morning. Hi. Morning. You can have an omelet made here if you want. I've been eating a lot of eggs lately, so I'm going to skip the omelet. But Frankie is probably in his room, but like he's going to be going to Vietnam today. So he's probably upstairs, but he'll be going to Vietnam later today. And I'll be sending him off to Vietnam. I'm going to have some of this scrambled egg bake. It's not bad. Just a little bit. There we go. The omelets are good though, so if you want to get the omelets when you're here, definitely an option. Let me get some raisins too. Like the golden raisins, they're good for you. They also have like, you know, congee, which is like, you know, the rice porridge. And then you also have like a sticky rice that's like sweet, like a sticky rice. And then here we have a section that I like. That's kind of cool. They got this like area where they have grilling, but usually that's only for like dinner or lunch or dinner. And then here we have some Indian food that you can try. So that's good. Chutney, the mint sauce is my absolute favorite. I absolutely love it. I don't know if you guys like Indian food, but man, mint sauce is so good. You get one of these. I'm gonna get one of these to have the mint sauce on. Actually, I'm gonna get one of these too because they look good today. And then, you know, the favorite part is actually the sauce, right? So we got mint sauce. Oh, love it. Love it. We got the, well, this is kind of spicy. And then this one's like a coconut chutney. If you know what chutney is. Okay. And here we have like a lady finger. Get a little bit of that. It's good for your body. Over here we have some beans, like some dal. It's actually chickpea masala. Chickpea masala right there. So we'll get a little bit of this as well. What I really like here is, you know, this is just for like taste on this side. What I really like here is that you can get your green vegetables, you get your fruit, you get your juice, you get your milk. They also have milk. I have a crazy amount of milk here every day. Well, this is going to be tough. I'm going to fill my plate with sushi too because I absolutely love sushi. I'm a sushi fiend. I don't know if you guys like sushi, but man, I love it. So good.
Clear up the area.
Okay. We still got like 5 minutes left, so I don't know why they're cleaning so soon, but there is still 5 minutes of breakfast service left. So we made it just right in time. We didn't have a whole lot. Good morning. Hello. Hi. And there's the milk that I love to get. I don't have enough hands to get it right now, but we're gonna get it here. Oh, also, they actually have a good morning.
Hi, good morning.
They actually have cheese here, which is also extremely difficult to get here in Myanmar. At least good cheese. Obviously, you can get you know, cheese anywhere, but like To find good quality, high quality cheese is very difficult, especially Swiss cheese. This is Swiss cheese, and it is delicious. I probably eat too much of it when I'm here, but it is just so good that it's hard, to resist. So, all right. And then they also have black olives, which are also a little bit difficult to find in Myanmar, anywhere else but here. I'm sure there's probably a place, I just haven't found it yet. But yeah, the food is incredible. You can get all of your vegetables, all of your fruits, so you can really have a healthy diet if you eat here. And like I said, if you don't stay in the hotel, it's about $10 for this buffet. So even though, it's $10, it's still not a bad deal because you're able to, you could technically eat here once a day and fill all of your requirements that you need for nutrition. So not a bad deal. Okay. Let's get some more. Yep. Yep.
This is the restaurant.
Yep. Actually, why don't you give me one more of the orange juice, just in case.
Yes.
One more glass of fresh squeezed orange juice. Yeah. So the live stream kind of put me on a late schedule today. I had to get everything set up. I had a little bit of problem finding a picture, actually. Like a free picture that I could actually use to do the thumbnail. It's kind of a difficult task this morning. Usually it's pretty easy, but not this morning. So, all right. So let's go back over there. I also want to get a chocolate muffin. Just having a small breakfast, very small, It's carrot cake. Yum, yum. Who doesn't love carrot cake? Oh, we got a swirl muffin today. I love this idea. This is cool. And also we have some yogurt over there that we definitely want to get. Oh, also these things. These are made out of banana, and they are absolutely delicious. I'm usually not a big proponent of banana, but those things right there, they are worth the pain. And we also have a pastry there. You have donuts as well. You have a little pastry-filled, blueberry pastry-filled here. And I don't think I can carry anymore without my plate, like giving out, kind of like that chair did in the Philippines. So I'm gonna have to make another return trip. But the food here is incredible. I've eaten it every day for quite a while. So the food is incredible. It's awesome. You guys can come here, check it out. This is the Pan Pacific Hotel in Yangon. All right, small? Yeah, small. Yeah, small. I'm not done yet. You see, I got this too. So I'm not done yet. And then I have to add my drinks. So let's set my phone up here so you can see kind of like a little bit of the food and the ambiance. We set it right like this so I also don't shoot anybody else in the photo, in the frame. And let me go get some more drinks here before we close. enough. Good enough for government work. Let's point the camera over here. Alright. Should be in frame now. Okay. Begin. So, we start off with the fruit. Remember, your digestive system is extremely important. Very good. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, so Frankie's leaving today. There's no more breakfast here. But there are other good restaurants, such as Hot Pot City. And the Marina. Oshi Sushi. Excellent food. And they're all for around $10. So, while food is available here for $1 to $2, if you want to eat high quality food in a sufficient portion, roughly you're going to have to spend about $10. There's also Parami Pizza. Everything is incredible. Eat breakfast like a king, lunch like a prince, and dinner like a pauper. Which means have a giant breakfast, have a smaller lunch, and then have a very, very small dinner. This is because you don't have enough time to digest the food before you go to bed. When your body goes into sleep mode, every food that's not like fully digested and been used goes directly into fat. So it's a really bad idea to eat at night. You can see how beautiful it is here, though. You guys like my new glasses? These are prescription, they're color changed, and they are now my Metas. And my Meta Ray-Bans, and they only cost me $40 for these lenses. Amazing deal. Frankie's going to Vietnam today. I'm going to overstay my visa and pay the fine of $3 a day, and probably go to Vietnam in about 20 days from now, roughly. Maybe sooner, who knows. Very unfortunately, first I have to fly back to Thailand. Oh, shoot. I have to fly back to Thailand because I left a bag in Thailand with like my drone and things that were like, do not bring to Myanmar restaurant. So we're going to Thailand, pick up that. And then we'll see. I have to apply for the visa online to go to Vietnam. And after Vietnam, I'm not sure. Maybe Cambodia, maybe Laos. I really want to do China and Cambodia. Oh no, sorry, not Cambodia. Mongolia. I think Mongolia might be good. Again, guys, every day you can eat broccoli and cauliflower. Every day you can do it. You should do it. Broccoli, cauliflower, dark green vegetables. This is the fountain of youth. There is no fountain of youth, it's a garden of youth. Good vitamin D milk. Yesterday I made a really cool video. It'll be a while before it comes out, obviously. I'm so far behind, but the title of that video is I rented a girlfriend in Myanmar for 24 hours for $40. Pretty good deal. We did a bunch of stuff. Went on rides, played games. We were gonna go to the mall, but then it got too late. So we just went to dinner with Frankie and Kim. There are many beautiful women in Myanmar. I haven't found one that I wanted to pull the trigger on yet, but you know, slow goes the race. So dry today. Not all of the food is good all the time. It's like everywhere else, you have bad days. So, after breakfast, we are going to do a live stream downstairs, Junction City Mall, and then we are going to walk around the city a little bit more, and then Frankie will have to get into a taxi and go to the airport. So that is the plan for today. But like I said, I don't feel unsafe here. I walked around late at night. I don't feel unsafe. Now, I'm not saying all people should not feel unsafe, but I'm not saying all people should feel safe either. But you know, for me, it's been okay. It's been okay. With all the stories you hear, you know, and they keep saying like some places are dangerous, but other than some dogs at night, I have yet to encounter anything super dangerous. Actually, when I eat this breakfast, most of the time, I don't eat for the rest of the day. I just eat this breakfast, and that's it. And then, you know, wait for the next day breakfast. I know what you're thinking. Yeah, because there's a lot of food. Absolutely, yes. It's a lot of food. So that's exactly why I do that. It's nice though. It's nice just to sit here. So much old architecture, so much character to the city. Yangon is nice. And so much has changed here over the last 5 years. But for the most part, for me, it seems safe. Whew. I ate a lot. I probably took too much, but whatever. I was in like a rush because they're closed now. I mean, you can see they wipe it out like immediately at 10:30. There's nothing left. They take it all down. So you got to grab what you can before it ends. So I just kind of filled up my plate. Look at this. This is what I'm looking at, guys. This is the view when you're sitting having breakfast. It's pretty nice, huh? There is the Srinagar Pagoda up there. We walked by the Sula Pagoda today. Very nice. Rains every day, but it's kind of like a Florida rain. I don't know if you guys know that. Like in Florida, it will rain like it'll rain, but like not for very long. Rain for maybe like 20 minutes to an hour and then stop. That's pretty much been the case here. There was one day that it did rain all day, but for the most part, 20 minutes, hour, and then it stops. So it's just tropical rain. But pretty much every day it does rain at some point. Probably good to clean the city. It's got a lot of black mold around the cities here. On the concrete, on the sidewalks. It's probably isn't good. It's kind of weird today. I don't see very many birds. I mean, I see birds out there, but not many. There are so many crows. So many crows in Yangon. You have no idea. Like sometimes when you're walking on the street, they sound like cicada. You can hear them. And like it's just so many. You can barely hear yourself speak. There's so many. Also a lot of dogs. They're just traveling around in packs. There's packs of dogs here. What's good here? Well, food is good, especially if you're willing to spend about $10. Obviously not as good as Bali. Bali, the food was absolutely incredible and you can spend $5. But here, if you're willing to spend $10, you can find good food, like good food. I mean, technically, if you're going to go entree, no drink, you might be able to get by with like $5, $6, something like that. But if you want like entree, you know, with enough food and a drink, just budget for around $10. Like this buffet is $10, so and you can get like the buffet that we go to a lot. That's actually a little bit more than $10. It's like $10.50. But we've been there. Me and Frankie have been there like many times already. We went there last night again, called the City Hot Pot. We went there because this is his last night was his last night. So, and they had all you can drink beer, all you can eat food, and it was good. They also have really good ice cream, but only one flavor. I'm not such a big fan of the other flavors, but they got this one chocolate flavor, and it kind of tastes like German chocolate. So you got the little flecks of like pieces of chocolate in the chocolate ice cream. And it is delicious. Every time I go there, I have like this much of it. So I probably eat my my weight in chocolate ice cream there for the cost of the $10 that it costs to get in. But it is amazing. Actually, I should ask them where they get those ice creams and buy one. It is so delicious, very good. What else is good here? You can pretty much buy anything very, very inexpensively. And I got these frames that are photochromatic. They change color in the sun, or not the frames, the lenses. The lenses I got in my Meta glasses for just $40. Okay, now would it be cheaper in China? Yeah, a little bit cheaper. But the places here that I got it at, I mean, I could probably find a cheaper place here too. Like I said, maybe that American place is cheaper, but how much cheaper could it be? You know, I think in China right now maybe like $20, maybe even 25 now in China because the prices have went up. So $40. It's not bad at all. People are super nice. You know, a lot of them, they like don't start off smiling, right? They're like, you know, because I think they're also a little bit hesitant of other people, right? They don't know who's a friend or who's a foe. But as soon as you smile at them and say good morning or whatever, most of the people are super friendly. You know, they're like, oh, you're a friend. And then they're like, you know, kind of like a dog, you know, like you have like a dog. I'm not saying that people are like dogs, but what I'm saying is like, you know, when you meet a dog, right, the dog is first apprehensive. Are you a friend or are you a foe? Once, you know, it knows you're a friend, it wags its tail, you know, big smile, the dog likes you. Same thing here. It's like people are apprehensive, but then once they realize that you are a friend and not a foe and you're not going to hurt them, then they're super friendly, super friendly. Really nice people. Really, I mean, this could be one of the places you could live, you know, get a job here, live here. I've met people from the Russian embassy. I've met people from the UK embassy. I haven't met anybody from the US embassy yet because the US embassy is up there by Myanmar Plaza. It's on Inya Lake. And I haven't even really hung out in that area yet. I haven't even been to Myanmar Plaza. But I bet they're pretty nice too. It really is a nice city. It's a nice city that's inexpensive, nice people, feels safe to me. Little dirty, little dirty. It definitely could use a facelift. I mean, not this place. I mean, this place is like the heart of luxury, but like out there are some dirty places that could be fixed and cleaned up. But overall, it's nice. Who's it for? I don't know. Like we went over to Dala the other day. Me and Frankie went to Dala, which is you have to take a boat to get there. It's like an island. Technically, it's only an island separated by the mainland by a river, but still, it's an island. And then on the end of Dala is the ocean. So, but you cannot get there any other way. They're building that bridge. I don't know if you saw it in the last live streams, but that bridge that they're building right now, that is going to Dala. So they will finally have a road that goes to Dala versus just ferries and boats. But like I said, Dala was interesting, you know. I'm not sure. Like right now, I don't know if I could recommend this place to all people. Although I did meet some young American girls the other day working here as teachers. And they were like 21, 22, 23, three girls, and they were working here as teachers, and they love it. They loved it. So maybe it is okay. Maybe it is okay for everybody. I don't know. Definitely a good place to have a little vacation. You know, see some different culture. Do some medical treatments. They have very cheap medical treatments. Although it's so weird. So I went to this really cool place called Dr. Bones because I had like an issue with my back because I got a massage and they I don't know what it was. It's totally fine now, but it was hurting. Like it was like major back pain. It was like sending back pain from the middle of my back down through my legs, and I couldn't even sleep. So I went to this Dr. Bones place and I got a shot directly into my butt of a painkiller, and that fixed the problem right away. But it was only like 70,000 chet. So to get X-rays of my spine, to get doctor treatment, to get a shot, the total cost was like 18 euros. No, even less, probably 17, 16 euros. Maybe even less, maybe 15 euros. Like 15 euros, like, you know, 17 US dollars to get a shot in my butt with x-rays and they also gave me medicine. They gave me tramadol. They gave me a card of tramadol medicine. So that was super cheap. But then he sent me to this place to do like a professional physical therapy massage. And when I went there, they wanted to charge me $30 US dollars, not the local currency, as a consultant fee for the doctor because I was a foreigner. And Frankie was with me, so they wanted to charge us both. And we decided, no, we're going to do that. But the massage is only 20,000 chet for the massage, which is, you know, cheap. But they wanted 30 US dollars as a consultant fee. So there is a lot of dual pricing here, which sucks. That does suck. But for the most part, it's very good. I've had a very good experience here. Nice people, nice atmosphere, good food. I wouldn't say there's a lot to do, but there is some stuff to do. There's some places to see. A lot of places have closed down recently. I hope they open up again. There used to be quite a few escape rooms, but now it seems like they're all closed down. I don't know. I should look into it again because I found some in the north, but quite far away. I don't know. It's okay. Definitely one of the best places I've been so far. As far as like, you know, happiness and you know, value for the dollar here. So I would definitely come here. Definitely come here, check it out. You're gonna like it. And like I said, Yangon is safe. I don't know about outside of Yangon, although I do know that Tim came from Mandalay on the bus, on the road, stopped in Bagan with all the temples, and then came to Yangon, and he was completely safe. And he said he never felt unsafe. They did have some checkpoints, some military checkpoints that he went through, but he said he never felt unsafe. So that's good. Wow, I probably took too much. That's okay. Usually, I would bring Tim a yogurt, but I forgot to even grab a yogurt for myself. I would bring Tim a yogurt up to his room. Well, Frankie, if you're watching this, come down to the eating place if you want. Too many carbohydrates. We as humans eat way too many carbohydrates. I'm not saying you don't need carbohydrates, but we just eat too many. Need to reduce the carbohydrate intake. And increase the dark green vegetables. You know, if you don't eat dark green vegetables, okay, I want you to go out and get them. The dark green ones, not salad. Dark green. And then eat them a lot, just one day. And then I want you to think about, do I feel better today, the next day, than I did yesterday? And the answer will be yes. They are just a rejuvenators of health. I mean, obviously, if you have a physical injury like my back from the massage, then it takes time to heal that, but vegetables heal the inside of your body. They make everything better. They make you healthier. And especially dark green vegetables. Actually, we need to think of food differently, you know? We need to think of food as we are a factory, okay? And to produce a good product, we need the right minerals, vitamins, nutrients. We need that to produce a good product. If and when we do not have those nutrients, we cannot produce a good product. And that's where we get sick. And we have problems. I only took a little bit of each of this stuff, but I took too much. Try to at least knock out the vegetable.
Also, 30% of your vegetables should be raw. Raw vegetables have such more nutrients and different kinds of vitamins and minerals because the water or the cooking process removes some of the nutrients and properties that make it healthy. Wow. I'm so full. So what I've been giving to the kids today is this, okay? Dried prunes. And they're pretty good, actually. They're pretty delicious. It's like real fruit inside there. It's like there's a seed in there, so I hope I don't hurt anybody's teeth. You'll feel the seed right away. It's like a soft, like, fruity outside, and then like the seed is on the inside. But at least they're natural, and obviously they're processed a little bit, but they're mostly natural. They're easy to give out. The kids think it's candy, right? It is sweet, so they want to take it. And at least gives them a little bit of fruit. Also, giving away this stuff doesn't attract the wrong sort of people. When you give out money, you get the wrong sort of people looking at you. You're attracting the wrong sort of people. When you give out food, especially healthy food, those type of people ignore you. Oh. You know what's weird? I know this doesn't really make sense, right? It's like logistically, it doesn't really make sense, but this has been the case. I've been eating this breakfast for over 10 days, right? And every day I come here, I eat just a little bit less, and I'm totally full. Isn't that weird? It's like the amount of food that I can eat is shrinking every day. And I don't know why. It doesn't really make sense, right? The only thing that I can figure is because I'm doing the 24 hours like in between, right? I'm like eating now and then not eating again until tomorrow. Maybe that time is allowing my stomach to shrink. And then, I mean, I guess that's the situation that's happening. It's good though, because, obviously the less amount that you can eat that makes you, fills you up is better for your body. But it's just weird that it's happening, and I'm feeling it. It's like, this looks like a lot, but when you see my videos, I had like 3 plates, right? Like 3 plates of food, like lots and lots of food. And now I can barely eat 1 plate. Now granted, this plate is kind of full, but I can barely eat 1 plate. I am like stuffed full right now. And also, I only had 1 glass of milk. Only 1. This one's still full. I've come here in the mornings and had like 8 glasses of vitamin D milk. And today, I just had like, half a glass of fresh squeezed orange juice, half a glass of this other juice, and then 1 full glass of milk, And man, I'm full. So, I guess there is some science behind eating once a day, right? When you eat once a day, I think it does reduce the size of your stomach because the rest of the day your stomach has no food and it's able to like contract, right? I guess that's the situation that's happening. I'm not 100% sure, but it's weird. It's very, very weird. My appetite is diminishing, and the only thing that I've changed is like eating just once a day. So I guess that has to be the solution. And it's actually not really hard to eat once a day. Especially if you really fill yourself up in the morning. Another key to youth is fasting. Like, there's 3 things you need to do. First, you need to eat the right foods, all right? If you don't give your body the right minerals, nutrients, vitamins that it needs, you cannot be healthy. Okay, that's the first thing. Eat the right foods. Number 2, you need to do fasting like every 5 years at least. Maybe even every 2 years, like 3 to 5 days of fasting, or just water. This will put your body into ketosis and put your body into redeveloping your stem cells. 3, you need to eat foods that are parasite cleansers. You need to eat foods like garlic, raw garlic. You need to eat foods like papaya seeds, but not too much. When you eat papaya seeds, don't eat more than like a tablespoonful a day. Okay, so that much a day, papaya seeds, because they're pretty poisonous if you eat above that amount. But that's why they kill the parasites. So eat papaya seeds, and then eat probably about the same amount of pumpkin seeds, a spoonful of pumpkin seeds as well. And there's a few other things that are parasite killers that I can't think of off the top of my head right now, but those things will reduce the number of parasites in your body, also promoting your health, because when your body is fighting less parasites, it has more energy, or at least your immune system has more energy and more resources to fight all of the other problems that your body has. So those are the 3 things you need to do to be healthy. That's it. Also, you should get exercise. So I should actually put exercise in there too. But, get enough exercise. I do, every day I do like a lot of steps. I mean, look, just from this morning, guys, I'm already at 5,000 steps walking over here. 5,000 steps. I do about, 2 days ago, I did like 23,000. Yesterday, I did like 18,000. So I'm doing a lot of steps today. And then 2 days ago, I also went to the gym here. I went to the gym up here. I did biceps and triceps, tricep muscle, and I did the biceps. Ooh. So I got to get back into it though. I got to do it more. So technically, maybe 4 things: exercise, nutrition, the right nutrition, fasting, and make sure that you eat foods that cleanse your body of parasites. Remember, those shouldn't be eaten like all the time. Unless you're going to eat like small portions of them, that's fine. Also, don't cook the garlic. When you cook the garlic, you take away a lot of the anti-parasitic properties of it. I know it sucks to eat, just straight garlic, but, do what you gotta do. Alrighty, well, I am full. And I felt like I didn't really eat that much. I mean, looked pretty full plate, but it really wasn't that much. These are delicious. I can't even tell you how good these are. I made it like banana. They smell really good. I smell like banana bread. They're delicious. I guess we probably go down and just do Junction City. I thought Frankie would come down here maybe, but doesn't look like it. Let me look at my phone here.
Ooh, I disconnected me. That sucks. Sorry guys. There was 5 people watching. I'm sorry. I switched over to quickly send Frankie a message, and it disconnects when that happens. I don't know why. Let's see what people's at here. Laugh out loud. Yes, Berlin. I am from Berlin. Morning from Munich. Berliner. Morning from Hamburg. Morning from Germany. China. Morning China. You had a girlfriend in Romania? Wow, China. What do you want to do there? I'm not in China. I'm in where's there? What's happening here? Mongolia would be a nice place to be. Oh yes, yeah. Why do I want to go to China? Well, I lived in China for 23 years, and I never did the internet in China. I never did the live streaming in China. Actually, I don't think YouTube live streaming will work. But you guys got to remember, I know everything about China. So if I did videos in China, I could show you places that nobody else knows. Not even Chinese people don't know. You know, I was in China for many, many years. You guys imagine this, okay? I've been in Yangon only like 3 weeks, and I know more than most of the people in Yangon. Like, if you want to know where the restaurants are, where the fun places are, where the hotels are, I'm the guy you should ask. Not the taxi driver, not other people in the city. I am the guy. So imagine me living in China for 20 years, what I can tell you about China. I'm very aware of how things work in China, and I speak fluent Chinese too. So I definitely want to do China again, and then also Mongolia. Nice place to backpack. Yes, white flour and sugar. Even fruits are unhealthy if they aren't metabolized. Big problem are the artificial dehydrated fruit. Yes, I totally agree with that. But that's why you eat fruits in the morning, and then they are fully metabolized and digested before the end of the night. Romania, I never had a girlfriend. I had a girlfriend from Bulgaria. I definitely want to do Romania on this trip, in the future. But this is Yangon. I think maybe Frankie might be coming down. I don't know. I told him on the Telegram to come down. So one problem here is that to use Instagram, to use Facebook, to use Messenger, to use Canva, to use what else? What other apps have I tried to use? To use Meta, okay? Like if I say right now, hey Meta, what time is it? It can tell me the time, but if I ask it like any of the AI questions, like how do I get to the bank? It uses the internet to do that, and it can't use the internet now because it needs a VPN. So like to do pretty much anything here except Telegram, Line, what else? And like basic web surfing. So basic web surfing, Telegram, Line,
and YouTube, amazingly enough, do not need a VPN. But all of the other things that you do here need a VPN. And in China, you also need a VPN to use YouTube. So that's kind of a pain. But yeah, everything else needs a VPN. Like hardcore needs a VPN. So I guess now we walk through the mall. I don't know if he's coming. He said he has to leave at exactly 1 o'clock. And right now, Yangon time, we have 11:20. So it's 11:20 Yangon time right now. So he needs to leave in 12:20, an hour and 40 minutes. An hour and 40 minutes from now, Frankie needs to leave to the airport to go to Vietnam. He's headed off to Vietnam. I'm staying here in Yangon with Tim. It's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. And I'm definitely going to go to Vietnam. I also want to try to hook up with some other YouTubers in Vietnam. Not too many YouTubers here in Yangon. I should actually try to find some Myanmar YouTubers here. So, but anyway, yeah, this place is awesome, guys. If you're just coming on the live stream, look at that. This is the breakfast area buffet in the Pan Pacific Hotel. Absolutely incredible. Amazing. They are already getting ready for the lunch service. Remember, they got lunch coming up, a lunch buffet, and then after that they have a dinner buffet. So they are busy all day long. I went into this church the other day. Nothing compared to St. Mary's. I went into St. Mary's over there, over that way, St. Mary's. Oh, the acoustics in there are awesome. Do you see this building right there? That's called the Park Royale. That's the same place that Tim was staying in Bangkok. And the Park Royale here has a very interesting bar on the underside of the floor. Also, you know what? It's so cool. That Park Royale Hotel is the only place that has a 24-hour convenience store. Like nowhere else in this city have I found a 24-hour convenience store except in the Park Royale Hotel. There's a 24-hour convenience store. Otherwise, pretty much everything closes at midnight. There's nothing open between like midnight and 5 a.m. except right there. The Park Royale Hotel, they have a 24-hour convenience store, which is pretty cool. And like I said, guys, I feel totally safe here. I've been walking around middle of the night. I mean, you hear stories, but I've not encountered anything yet. Now, I'm not saying that is like, maybe it's just I'm lucky, you know, but the feeling of safety is there. You know, I haven't had anything to change that feeling. So you can see that the Park Royale is also on Minji Street, and there's like some very interesting like places here on Minji Street. Also, there is a lot of money changers. Best money changer I found so far was Triangle. They give you about 5,000 for €1, or for baht they give you like 140 kit per 1 baht, which is pretty good. Dollars is about 4,600. So, but actually, Minji Street they actually gave a pretty good rate too. She was right around 40, 46. I think it was like 45.80. So like 20 less than I can get from Triangle. So that's a pretty good deal. But she wanted like pristine $100 bills. Even if they have a tiny little fold, she's not going to take them. So, but anyway, I went into there. They're renovating it right now. Also, there was an unfriendly dog in there. There's some dogs are unfriendly. Okay, but too full.
I come late, so I quickly grab. I grab too much.
Yes, okay.
So I'm trying to finish as quickly as I can.
Yeah, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna take a couple more bites of this, at least try to drink the milk. And then I guess we're gonna go to the mall.
We'll walk around the mall. Cheers. Roast. A little bit of a waste, but whatever. If I eat much more, I'm not going to be able to move. Like I said, weirdest thing. My appetite has lowered since I've been eating here. Which doesn't really make sense, but. Now, I was kind of thinking about going up to the W floor if I could get a hold of Frankie, but I don't know, he's not responding. And if I pop over there, I'm going to lose you. So I think I'm just going to take you through Junction City. Let's go. Los Gates!
Oh, boy. Yeah, if I took you guys to China, you would freak out because I know so much about China. So many years. I mean, I can learn a city in a week or 2 weeks. China, I was there for so many years. I probably know China better than I know the United States. So we're going to walk back through the mall. And Frankie is going to check out at 1. So we got to come back here and meet him later. But right now, we'll head back into the mall. I'll show you all the different floors of the mall and the different stores in there so you can get a first-hand look at that. They always have events going on here because this is like the nicest hotel. So these event halls and this area is always booked with something happening, something going on. The cool thing is that we have the escalators. There's no elevators that can cut the live stream, so that's nice. We can remain on the live stream. Oh, these bathrooms, they're absolutely incredible, like super high scale. Let's just look in there for a second. Look at these, look at these, look at this. Wow, right? So nice. It's like very, very nice. High end. Super, super wonderful. Very good. Okay. Yeah, this hotel's great. Very super high ceilings. Actually, I should have probably showed you the reception area. I'm going to show you the reception area real quick because you thought that the ceilings were high in the eating area. They're another 5 feet higher in the reception area. You're not going to believe it. Absolutely incredible. And like I said, I walked here this morning. I feel totally safe. I don't feel any, there are some poor people on the street, that's true, but I don't really feel any danger. At least not a lot. I mean, it could be because I'm a giant person and maybe they're afraid of me, but for the most part, I don't really feel danger at all here from everything that I've encountered. But look at this. See, I told you. I mean, you can see, like I said, maybe 5 or even like 6 feet higher the ceiling in the eating area and that area versus the ceiling in here, maybe even 7 feet higher. So these ceilings are giant in the reception area. And this is another restaurant here. Super nice Chinese style restaurant. Very high end, 5-star. This actually has the prices in US dollars. So you know you're in an expensive place when they're listing the prices in US dollars. Top 100 restaurants in the world. Wow, I didn't know that. That's interesting. So this is the top 100 restaurants in the world list. That's why the prices are in US dollars, I guess. But this is probably one of the nicest reception areas of any hotel. I mean, actually, some reception areas are pretty cool. Like, they're pretty huge. They're pretty massive. Even more massive than this one. But in Yangon, this is the top contender. Like I said, you got Novotel. You have the Excelsior. And some other ones, but overall it's pretty good. They have a little bar here in this area, like a hotel bar right at the reception. There's a little balcony area that you can go out here. There's the eating area that we were just at. Oh, somebody else got a gimbal. It's amazing how many white cars there are. Windy. Just reseat my hat. There's the Srinagan Pagoda over there. This is the city. There's some police officers over there. Looks like traffic police. Okay. The rooms here are immaculate. They have carpeting. Really, really nice. We have a lounge up on the 25th floor. It's a private lounge. The pool here is an infinity pool. It's on the 3rd floor, called the W floor. And they have a really nice gym, probably one of the nicest gyms I've seen. This gym has dumbbells up to 50 kilos in weight. So the biggest dumbbells are 50 kilos. And they are massive. All right, let's head back to the mall. Take a peek at the mall. Then we're gonna have to meet up with Frankie. So at some point, we might lose the live stream when I come back here to meet up with Frankie. And then we'll start a new live stream. Starting from here, probably headed to the mall. Or sorry, no, headed to the airport to send off Frankie to Vietnam. Yes, these are the Meta Ray-Bans, and then I put in prescription lenses, and I put them in for $40 here in Yangon, and they're the color changing lenses, so that means when you go out in the sunlight, they change dark. So $40 for prescription color change lenses in the Meta glasses. All right. There we go. Hey. Hello? Hello? Can I go out here?
Hi, hello, restaurant.
There's a restaurant out here?
Yes.
Oh my lord, I didn't even know this. Oh wait, this is the Hai Tien restaurant. Yeah, I know. Yeah. So this is the back side of that restaurant. like the really expensive one that's like top 100 in the world. It's kind of cool that you can see down there. There is the Yangon Than Le Win. Right after that is the place where they have the girlfriend rental. Right there. You see like a little white sign there? Yeah. Actually, you see where there's like a little like staircase there? If you can see that. And there's the bridge being built to go to Dala. That's the bridge that goes to Dala right there. It's not finished yet, but it will be soon. They're making progress. So this is this side of the restaurant, which is kind of cool. Very nice. That place over there, by the way, it's called Emperor. Probably the best $40 you'll ever spent. All right, let's enter the mall. Woo, you're woo, close. Mingalava. Mingalava. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Some people are in their own world here. She's got her light on. I doubt that she knows. So this is a mall. The Junction City Mall. Mingalaba. Like I said, guys, I walked here in the daytime, in the morning, so I was outside already. It's safe. It's not unsafe. I experienced no problems. This is Japanese ramen. You got black can. You got banchon down there, or banchon, which is the Korean chicken. You got Thai cuisine here. You got chicken. Again, these are like it's kind of like a KFC, but they also have burgers. I don't know if they have beef burgers. I think it's chicken burgers. So really, yeah, it's all chicken. So they say burgers. It's not really accurate. Hello. Yeah. Ice cream tacos in here, guys. And different types of ice cream. Well, hi. Hello, hi. There's Yakun Kaya toast, similar to the one in Singapore. Here's the movie theater, similar to the one that we saw in St. John's City Mall. And there's the movies that are playing, and if you want to find the prices, you come over to the kiosk here, you hit the button. Hello, hi. Mingalaba. Click here to buy a ticket. And we're going to choose Mission Impossible. And you can see Mission Impossible for 10,000 kyat, $2. Remember, this was only $4,000, $1, or 6,000. No, I think 4,000. Yeah, only $1 at St. John's. So it's more expensive here, almost or more than double. But still, only like $2, maybe €2. 15 seats available at the cheap price, and then they got more expensive seats. You can get these sofa seats down here that are right next to or actually they're on the back, I guess, but these like little boxes for 28,000. It's kind of nice. So let's go down a floor. This has got an interesting, some interesting flavors here. There's one called cheddar cheese, guys. Cheddar cheese ice cream. The Belgium chocolate looks good though. They got mint chocolate, vanilla, gummy candy, pistachio. Looks delicious, but I always come here right after I eat a buffet. It's ridiculous. So let's go downstairs, check it out. Oh, there's cha pra mua, which is from Thailand. The medicine here, of all the 65 countries that I have visited, actually 66 now. I forgot, this is a new country for me. So Myanmar is a new country for me, so I gotta start saying 66 countries now. Before it was 65 countries. Myanmar is a new country for me, so this is now 66 countries I've been to. And this is the cheapest place I have ever been for medicine. The medicine here is the cheapest by far. Here's a Miniso. Miniso, you can get a lot of good stuff. It's a Japanese company and very reasonable price things, especially this kind of stuff like that you need for health or whatever. Very cool. Massage rollers. I think most people just like the fact that Minisos are so clean and bright inside. Also, you have a large selection of socks in Minisos, which actually has been kind of an issue finding good socks here. So Miniso is kind of nice. You also can get some nice fragrances for your home. Higher quality and also lower price. I mean, how much are these? 33,000. It's actually a little bit expensive, actually. For Yangon, that's a little bit much. Hello, hi. Hello. Hello, is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. I know that you are, baby. So this mall is actually pretty big. mean, it's not giant, not compared to those Indonesian monstrosities. Those things are huge. And also like the few in the United States, like Mall of America. But I mean, it's not small either. Miguel ba? This place is crazy right here. This Mary brand is insane. There's a massage over there. It's like $200. It's like, who are you trying to trip? How much are those?
This is master for land.
4 lock?
For wait. This Yamajak.
5 million, so $1,000. I bought a similar one in China for I think it was like $50.
This is made from Malaysia, made.
Yes, Mary, yes. So, like I said, it was like $200 for their massager and like $1,000 for their foot massagers. Insane. You really are a Mary if you go there. Silly people buy stuff there. And like something built in Malaysia is going to be better than something built in China. Maybe a little bit better. Not 10 times better. And again, we have your little amusement park place here. Alibaba Amusement. Here we have City Care Pharmacy. Super cheap medicine. It is disturbing how cheap the medicine is here. Literally like, 5 cents a pill for a lot of different medications. That's pretty incredible. Miguel ba? Bakery back here, and this is a little marketplace, like grocery store inside. It's not horrible price, but it's not like a place that I would visit often. They don't really have much more than the other places, just a little bit more expensive. That's about it. There are some deals in here though, and we actually met some foreigners in here, even like Americans. So I guess it might be a place to do that. Miguel ba? Miguel ba? Okay. La 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 la.
Ayun.
Let's go downstairs. One floor. Here we go. And again, guys, this is Junction City. There's also a place called Junction Square. It's just ever so slightly smaller. And then there's also the Myanmar Plaza. There's a Giordano, Chinese clothing. Do it again, do it again. One more time. Some people are very shy. Working hard. Mingila ba? This mall does have probably the best looking staff. It's like who's ever staffing this mall is really choosing the best looking ladies and men to work inside. Mingila ba? Mingila. You just walk around and like enjoy. You don't even have to look for the customers. Just the employees are quite attractive. Well, most. Not all, of course, but this is kind of like the cheaper little section with the smaller stores back here, so maybe not such stringent. Mingila ba? Mingila ba? I love malls. Nice and air conditioned, safe. You can like totally relax. You can have like a bunch of money hanging out of your pocket here and you don't have to worry about it. I love malls. Actually, I think that's going to be my next t-shirt. Oh, by the way, I have t-shirts available now on Amazon for you guys to purchase. Just search Eat, Sleep, Travel, and Repeat. Eat, Sleep, Travel, Repeat, and you'll be able to find my t-shirt. It is available in Germany and the US, and you can buy my t-shirt. It's a very cool t-shirt. I designed it myself. It's a pretty cool design. It's got like a big world on one half, and it's cool. You can check the post, but I have it both. Now I have it, before I only had it sleeveless, like this, but now I also have it with sleeves and without. So you can choose either two of those. And I think the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a shirt that says, I love malls. Because I really do. I mean, I feel so just relaxed here, you know? You know, like Asia. Let me explain it to you like this, okay? When you're traveling, right? As a traveler, you're constantly like, this is a nice spa. You get your hair done, beauty center. I don't know. Do you cut hair? Cut? Also cut hair? For men also? How much? 12,000. Well, that's not bad, guys.
That's only like $5, $6. That's not bad at all. No, wait a second. What am I talking about? $5, $6. $2. $2. Two euros. Yes. Hi. So you should come here and get your hair cut. And maybe I might cut my hair here later on the live stream. You guys tell me, should I cut my hair? Should I cut my hair on the live stream? I could use a haircut. You look like it? Should I get my hair cut? Hello? So those were some Russians. Actually, if you come here and you find yourself in a situation where people are kind of harassing you or like, giving you a hard time, just say you're from Russia. They back right off. I think they're afraid of Russians. But what I was saying was the mall is a place where I can walk around, temperature controlled. I can be completely because as a traveler, as a world traveler, you constantly have to be on your toes. Your head has to be on a swivel. You have to be aware of who's around you. You know, if there's anybody trying to trick you, trying to rob you, trying to, anything like this, you have to be aware, right? But in the mall, you can relax your senses and just relax, right? And you can still be around people. So I love malls. I'm sorry, but I love them. For those of you who don't, it's probably because, you're used to being in a safe environment all the time. So you don't understand the relaxation that you get when you go to a mall. Also, you have temperature control is a big thing. You can escape from the heat in the mall. There's the Crocs store there. The prices here are not horrible, but again, this is a mall, right? Like this place will probably be good price because Giordano is a Chinese company. So let's check the price. How much is this? How much? 690,000. It's about $100. So it's about $100. A little over $100 actually. About $130. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. Bye. Well. Okay, so there's only like one more floor down, and but I hope you realize that this is a good place just to come and walk and relax and de-stress. So I think what I'm going to do now is go find, because we're getting to how much time we got left? So we got, Frankie has to leave for the airport in about 1 hour from now. So I have to find Frankie and get with him before he leaves, because we also have a few things we need to do before he leaves.
and then I will start another live stream after that. So I will start the live stream up later after I meet with Frankie and prepare to send him off. But I think this is kind of cool here. I want to show you real quick. Like I said, we already covered the bottom floor. We were already down there in the beginning of the stream. But see, this is a cool like fountain here. It's pretty cool. But remember, that's where we came in, guys. So we've already covered pretty much the whole mall. So what I think I'm going to do is I am going to cut the stream, and then I'm not sure, maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes later, I'm going to restart a new stream under a new name, and we will begin from there because I need to do everything with Frankie first and get all that taken care of first and get like ready for us to go. So I think then we're going to cut the stream now, but thank you guys for watching. We walked from my hotel, which is the Grand Galaxy, $17 a night. By far, monetarily the best. Hello, Mingalaba. By far the best deal in the city of Yangon is my hotel. It's only 3 years old, beautiful, new, nice bed, nice water, nice floors, high quality hotel, $17 a night. Wow. It's much better than any other place here. Most of them are like $20 to $25 for the same value. Actually even more, because my hotel is new. It's just so clean and so nice. It really is great. And we got some nice people coming up. A whole slew. So remember, my hotel is brand new. So really, I think to get the same, you're probably going to have to spend like double to get the same quality as my hotel. Mingalaba, Mingalaba. So, we're going to go back up to the hotel. I'm going to meet up with Frankie, and I'll start the next live stream. And then we're going to walk around to maybe a little bit more dangerous parts of the city. Maybe when we join Tim. We'll join Tim. Hello. And I'll have like a bodyguard then, kind of. After we send Frankie on his way, we'll join Tim and maybe some more dangerous places. Mingalaba. Okay. But this was the walk from the Grand Galaxy. Just book the Grand Galaxy. Just trust me. 17 bucks a night, cannot go wrong. On Agoda. Now, listen, guys. I'm going to teach you a little trick. If you watch my videos and you watch my streams, I will teach you how to get really good prices. Do not book directly through Agoda. You will not get the best price. You need to open up the map, okay, the Google map, find the price on there, and then use the, hello, hi, and then use the link to the hotel that's the Agoda, on the Agoda app. From the map to the link to the Agoda app will be significantly cheaper. I got it for $17 a night using that method versus going directly through Agoda, which was $19 a night. So I saved $2 by doing that. So you can do that and save money every single time. I just showed another foreigner that he's like, oh my God, I could have saved 20% on every single hotel I've ever booked. I'm like, yes, welcome to my world. So definitely do that. Just book that hotel. I mean, if you have like just a lot of expendable money, then stay in the Pan Pacific, because the Pan Pacific is awesome. But if you don't, and you want to just save a little bit of money and also still be in a nice hotel, choose the Grand Galaxy Hotel. And I will bring you guys back into the next live stream, like I said, in about half hour, because he has to leave at 1 o'clock. So I will definitely start the next live stream before 1 o'clock. It is the Farewell Frankie video. This is the Farewell Frankie video. But first, I really want to check out what kind of food they have here. This looks delicious. Looks very, very delicious. Oh, this is kimbap. Oh, kimbap. Very good. This is like taped down, but they also have these like meals there. Hello, Mingalova. Hi. And you're welcome. All right, I'm gonna cut it short now because we're running out of time. We now have, I think, 55 minutes until Frankie has to leave, which means we have less time to start the next live stream, but I will start it within probably 30 minutes. So, thank you for watching. Check this one out. See you in 30 minutes for those of you who want to watch the next one. The next one is going to be Farewell Frankie, including like we're going to walk out into the city from the hotel, like out into maybe the more dangerous areas when I have Tim with me, along with me. So I have a little bit of backup just in case something does happen. So, see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.